Today on the channel, the long wait is over. Maybe you could even say hell has frozen over with CM Punk, Mattel Creations exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel WWE Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got something special. We got the Hell is Frozen Over edition of CM Punk. But for all your CM Punk needs, Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But for this Mattel Creations exclusive, I guess eBay at this point, as this was a timed exclusive almost a year ago. Has it been a year basically since we pre-ordered this one? It feels like it was 10 years ago, and I hated that Mattel kept poking the bear being us and maybe you as well, definitely me, with daily emails saying this is on back order, this is on back order, this is on back order. Well, apparently back order no more, as CM Punk is finally through the door. And this was very exciting, of course. Early on with CM Punk's return, they showed this not long after. Everybody was pretty fired up. However, since then, we've had CM Punk in the Ultimates with Ringside Collectibles. We've had him in the traditional Elite line. We've had him in the main event line. We've had many CM Punk figures over the last couple of months, which I personally feel has taken a lot of shine off of this release. Add the frustrations of the back order and the multiple emails, as I said, I feel like this one isn't as exciting as it would have been if it would have came out 3 months ago even. However, it's finally here. It's a moment in time. It's a very plain Jane figure, as we can see right here. But it is basically, you could call almost a defining moment, as this is his return at Survivor Series to the WWE. And maybe this would have been better in the defining moments down the line. I'm not exactly sure, but one thing I am sure of, how we're going to do this review. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and like I said, CM Punk, no stranger to the line. I do appreciate the special packaging on this one, but not a ton of bells and whistles. However, I will say this displays very nicely. It would be very cool to get CM Punk's autograph on this one. This was a limit of 3. For whatever reason, I bought 3, and I think everybody's like, CM Punk, I better buy 3 of these, and that's what I did. So I guess I'll have one. Maybe I'll get one autographed one of these days. Maybe I'll sell the other one. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for the other one. We'll see what happens. But this one, it's getting open on the channel here today. And there it is, old CM Punk. And you got to say, it was quite the return, as we know. We thought the show was going off the air, and then that music hit, and we were off to the races right there with old CM Punk at Survivor Series. Very, very cool moment in time, no doubt about it. CM Punk right down here, WWE. Love the cage bars back there from the War Games. I think that is really cool where he came out. Looks really nice. And then you got CM Punk, very plain Jane, obviously street gear CM Punk. Reminds me a lot of the Bryan Danielson figure from AEW not too long ago, where he had a white shirt on and stuff. So very street gear is in. Street gear is in for everybody, apparently. On the side, you got CM Punk just looking not very happy to be here, really. Not very happy to be here, he looks like right there. CM Punk, hell froze over. How about that? And you got the taped up hand there of CM Punk. On the back, we got War and Peace down here. You got CM Punk. He's sitting down there. Crisscross applesauce is what he's doing right there. You don't call it Indian style anymore. I found that out recently. That's what my daughters were telling me at school. They call it crisscross applesauce. I said, what? I'd never heard that before. And I was shocked. But that's the way it goes. Things change, apparently. But let's dive into one CM Punk. The WWE Universe buzzed in anticipation during Survivor Series War Games 2023 in Chicago, Illinois. I was there like second row in 2019. My daughter and I and Elle, we were at Raw, SmackDown, War Games, Survivor Series, and the NXT event. So pull that up on the old peacock, and you can see us there right in the second row, third row, whatever it was, center. Home to a certain Second City Saint who nobody ever thought would step foot in WWE again. The final bell signaled the end of the PLE when suddenly the opening riffs of Cult of Personality. Shout out to Corey Glover out there. How about Vernon Reed too? Let's get after it. Let's get after the whole Living Color band. Blared throughout the stadium, and everyone knew the impossible had happened. Hell froze over when CM Punk returned to WWE. Unfortunately, shortly after that, injured, but he is back. And as I'm filming this, the Royal Rumble is going to start in like 3 hours. So who knows? By the time you guys watch this, CM Punk could be on his way to WrestleMania in the title picture. I guess we'll wait and see what happens with that. Beautiful background on this one. Not too shabby of a background. Pretty cool. A lot of packaging design work in there. See you later. Goodbye like a young Mark Price. Or let's keep it Chicago, how about? Craig Hodges, of course, great friend of the channel. Craig Hodges, deadly lethal at the three-point line back in the day, as we do know. Very, very cool. Very interesting on this one. I wasn't expecting all this stuff. And once again, I've forgotten what's all in this one because it's been so long. But I'm like, boy, this is very, very plain. But then you flip it around, hidden back behind there, you got some hands and you got an extra t-shirt. So a 2-in-1 CM Punk, we'll call this one here. He's also locked down with twist ties. Mattel says, you know what? CM Punk left the WWE one time. We're not going to let him go again. We're going to lock him down with all these twist ties. It's the only way to keep him in business. And I will say, very tight twist ties. Their twist tie game is on point, much like Craig Hodges at the three-point line is what it is. But not easy to get him out of the package right here. But we're going to find a way with the most powerful scissors in the unboxing game. There we go. CM Punk. Getting there. We're getting twist ties all over the place. Just making a mess of things. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a banner year for twist ties, as we do know. And then I don't like this. So the cardboard is taped in here. And I'm not sure. Are these cardboard pieces worth keeping? Are they garbage? What do we think about this? And I'm going to yank one of these out and see what we think. I don't know if there's really saving them. I don't know if we really want to save these. Do we? What do you guys think? You saving these? You holding on to them? I'm going to stick them gently off to the side, I guess, for now. For now, at least. Gonna pop these extra CM Punk hands out. Got to do that, of course. And then on the other side, once again, we got this cardboard pillars in our way. Oh, and I ripped it. So I guess I'm not keeping mine. I just blatantly ripped it right there. What are we doing? See you later, Spider-Man style. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to CM Punk. Interesting. Oh, and I got a big smudge right on his face. What are we doing with this quality control as of late? Well, we get the untaped hands. Obviously, he wasn't going to wrestle. He was just there to show up and make his reintroduction to the WWE Universe, of course. But we do got hands, and we got the tattoos. We got the drug-free, of course, but we also get a little bit more. Usually his hands are wrapped up, so we usually don't see all of his tattoos right there. Got the Fist of Fury as well. 2 Fists of Fury, got those. And then you got 2 gripping hands out of the package. So truly choose your own CM Punk adventure there. Now we do get an extra shirt going on. We've seen this shirt before. We've seen it with the sleeves cut off. We've seen it with the sleeves. And what is this one? Is it sleeves or no sleeves? Let's see. I'm guessing this is sleeves, but we're going to find out. Yes, it is. It is the sleeved version. So we saw this in the Elite line not too long ago. Makes a lot of sense. Got to get the most out of your molds. But to me, I probably won't use this because I have this on a different figure. I'll probably stick with the white shirt as plain as it is. We'll see what ends up happening there. But now we're down to CM Punk, and like I said, it's CM Punk going to a Rancid concert. It's CM Punk at a Blackhawks game. It's CM Punk walking the streets of Chicago is what this one is. Plain Jane CM Punk. Now, we've seen this head sculpt. I believe this is the 3rd time we've seen this one as of late. Traditional Elite line, Top Picks line, and now this one. Unfortunately, my Top Picks one had a smudge on his forehead. This one, he's got a huge smudge on the side of his cheek. So I'm going to have to see if I can figure out how to get that removed. A little acetone on a Q-tip very gently. Maybe that'll do the trick. Hopefully it does. But CM Punk, once again, looking like somebody shot his dog. Looks pretty down in the dumps for all things. Looks like he's just about borderline ready to cry. So cheer up, CM Punk. Things will be better. You might win the Royal Rumble tonight. You never know what might happen. Got the beard going on. He's got the salt and pepper beard. Looks really good for a modern-day CM Punk. Short hair on him. 2 eyes, 2 ears, nose, and a mouth. It is those CM Punk hits. We do get the white shirt. Of course, both these shirts got the Velcro in the back. Traditional shirt style on this one here. Looking fairly good, though. All things considered there in the white shirt. Very plain Jane. You could use this with another figure if you wanted to. Choose your own shirt adventure, of course. He does got the wristwatch over here, and they're getting the most out of their molds. We've seen this a lot as of late. We saw it with The Rock. We saw it just recently with somebody else. So we've been seeing this wristwatch pretty regularly on CM Punk and other figures. Got the old blue jeans. Looks like they're Levi's 501. So shout out to Levi brand there. And then he's got some Adidas's down low as well as the shoes. One big difference, this is an Elite figure, but look at this. He's got toe articulation, Todd McFarlane from the couch. I know you're always excited. You always pop your fingers and your toes up out in the air when you see the toe articulation. So Todd wiggling the feet, wiggling the fingers right now. So excited about the toe articulation. But looking good in the Adidases on CM Punk right here. Now, taking this shirt off, and we're going to strip CM Punk down. We're going to strip him down. We're going to see what's going on. Of course, we got the tattoos going on for CM Punk. Still, unfortunately, and I don't think there's any change in it, we're missing some of his tattoos. The shoulder ones being the biggest miss for me, and then a little bit of action in the back as well. But we do got the other tattoos going on for CM Punk. So, is what it is. You can't fight City Hall. I just wish I was a decal guy. You could put these bad boys on and make this feel a little bit more CM Punk-esque. At least for me, it would. Head, of course, removable back forth, side to side, up and down. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. You know I'm here for those hits. Hands removable back forth, side to side. You got to be careful when you remove the hands. You don't want to lose that watch. Waist articulation and, of course, ab crunch on him there. Does got those CM Punk splits. Uh-oh. We got Vietnam on this one. Is Vietnam on the case? Taking a lot of L's from Vietnam lately. And it is Vietnam. So was Vietnam part of the delays on this one? We don't get the bounce back, but we're still very tight in the hips, and that's the biggest issue I have with Vietnam. We have definitely seen worse figures, but we do got a lot of tightness in the legs on this one. Like I said, seen worse, but still some tightness as they're still trying to get the bugs out from the factory, and it's one of those things, they can't afford to shut the factory down. You can't shut it down and do training for 2 months because they got to keep going. They got stockholders to feed. They got sales to give. But man, if they could just get it figured out, it has gotten better, but it does still roller coaster up and down in the quality issues. And I know some people, I've heard from people that say there's no quality issues, and I'm not bashing on Mattel. I'm not somebody that's looking for quality issues. I'm a person that spends their money on their figures, that collects figures, that wants the best that I can possibly get for my money, and I just call it like I see it. As simple as that. And your mileage may vary. You may have very loose hips where his legs are going to fall off. I'm a little bit tighter. It is what it is, and your mileage may vary. Anything that's mass-produced is always going to have defects. However, we have seen an increase. If you buy all the figures you collect and review all the figures like I do, you would probably agree with my sentiments on that one there. But it is a roll of the dice just under normal circumstances. But right now we're in some challenging days with Mattel. And as we always say on the channel, it really is a business channel at the end of the day. I might as well move this channel over to like CNBC or Fox Business or MSNBC or whatever the business channels are where they talk business. They talk stocks and bonds and things like that. We should move that channel over there because we'll wear that business cap. We'll talk about it. And then I'll have that sick line at the end that just stuns everybody that, you know, guys, did you know that you lose a customer a loaf at a time, you get them back a slice at a time? Words to live by old Kyle, of course, and that would be the sign-off of the show. So if you want to reach out to me, producers of any of these things, hey, I'm willing. I'm ready to work. Sign me up. But all in all, a decent CM Punk. I don't know if it feels like the wait was worth it. I think at the time we were so excited to get a new CM Punk figure, this made a lot of sense, but there's been a lot better CM Punk figures in the time between pre-ordering this one and what has hit the shelf, at least for me. I forgot, should talk about thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, you know I like that, ankles back forth side to side, toe articulation as well, and will he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. Of course he fits on a stand right there. But as I was saying, we have had better Punk figures since this one was officially announced. Doesn't quite feel as special as he's been around for over a year now at this point, longer than a year. However, something cool, something magical, and this one almost feels to me like a defining moment when you break it down. And I guess in a lot of ways, it is a true defining moment, especially the last couple of years of pro wrestling. So definitely a moment in time figure, but not something that'll change your life unless you're the biggest CM Punk fan in the world. Maybe it will. But speaking of other CM Punks, we got the top picks. We got the Elite one. We got a lot of modern-day CM Punks, and have to imagine we got an Ultimate Edition CM Punk, a modern-day CM Punk, probably going to announce at WrestleMania, I would have to assume. There's going to be a lot more Punks this year. We're going to see a lot of John Cena's probably in the back half of the year. A lot of stuff coming from Mattel. We just got to dial in those quality issues. That's my last thought on that there. But there it is, CM Punk, the Mattel Creations exclusive. What's your guys' thoughts? This one to pick up for you? A pass, a long game? Not the dreaded no game. Is it the no game? It can't be the no game, but it could be if you didn't get into the pre-order. I guess you don't want to spend $100 or whatever on eBay. You guys let me know in the comments down below, though. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. And, of course, a lot going on over there every single day, as you guys know as well. Classic Superstars book available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and now digitally on Kindle. Find me on TikTok doing sick dance moves. Maybe I'll do one to the Cult of Personality tonight. Stay tuned for that. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for CM Punk Hell Frozen Over edition, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
We're going to the end of the line.